Yo, what's going on, guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the No Money Spent Road to Glory, and today we have got, they're not even showing it here, the final Prime player has been released. It is Galaxy Opal Oscar Robertson, and of course that means we know who the reward is, and it is a Galaxy Opal KG. So I definitely did mention that it could have been him, so I'm pretty happy about that prediction. I think it was either going to be him or Shaq, and they went with KG this time. And yeah, obviously we are 4 players out of the 5 sets, four players out of the 5 players already in the set, ready to go. So, of course, we've got the MT to do it, but we're going to have a little bit of a discussion about that today. Now, I have gone ahead and sold a lot of cards since yesterday, so we're going to be cashing in quite a bit amount of MT. I think we'll probably be about 1.3 million-ish, something like that, which is pretty cool. I've played a lot of Unlimited and been doing really well, so we're going to have a little update about that. And then, of course, yeah, we've got all of the other Prime players that came out today to go through. So let's go ahead and jump into it. And obviously, we've got comments from yesterday as well. So the limited time event today is 300 bonus MT for every domination win. Not great. Definitely quickly go past that. We've got triple threat, offline, online, and unlimited, but the most there is 450 MT, so not much. Haven't done the weekly challenges just yet, but I have won 25 games in Unlimited this month. And of course, I haven't gone 12-0 yet, but I've still managed to win 25 games. So we have played quite a bit of Unlimited without actually being able to get the 12-0. Now, one thing that someone did point out to me in the comment section, if you go over to the Knicks set here, you actually get 12 tokens for completing this. You get 6 tokens for each of the last 2 games. So that's pretty cool. Definitely going to go ahead and get that one done for Mitchell Robertson, just because it's an extra 6 tokens for one set. So you can't complain at all about that. Now, you see I'm 7-0. Yesterday we were 5-0. But I didn't just go 5-0 to 7-0. I actually got to 6-0. I lost. And then today, I've actually just been absolutely killing it. Like I said, I've been playing so damn well. I've gone ahead and won 7 on the bounce. So far this month, we went 8-0. Then we went 5-0. Then we went 6-0. And now we're back at 7-0, so we have won so much. We just need to string them together. But like I said, I've been playing so damn well in this 7-0 run. I'm feeling really confident. I beat a team that genuinely had about 10 Galaxy Opals, so I feel pretty confident against whoever I come up against. So yeah, been feeling pretty damn good about that. And you never know, James Worthy might be coming home in the next couple of days. That could be very exciting. So we've got this pack because, like I said, I did win. I went 6-0. Well, I didn't go 6-0. I got 6-0, then I lost. So I just stopped there, took the reward. So we got 1500 MT, 8 tokens, and a standard league pack. Of course, nothing crazy. I don't think you can even get above like rubies in these packs. And we do go ahead and get a bronze card. And that brings us over to the auction house. Now, in here, I've only got my Thom Makers and obviously this Devontae Graham, which we will set up right now for 800. Now, when we come down here, there is going to be a lot to get through. So, we've obviously got our 15 DiVincenzos and 15 Eric Pascals, and we've got 1 Jay Williams and 1 Jarrett Culver. Now, Danny Mannings, I went ahead and bought quite a few more of him for 6.5. I was bidding 6,000 max, I think, and I was getting this back. So his price actually came down today, which was very surprising indeed. And you can see here, I've got another 2 Tom Chambers, which I bid 3,000 MT on, I believe. So I got one of them for 2,000, which isn't bad. So I am going to sell up the Diamond Tom Chambers that I've got at the moment, and then we're just going to keep evoing from Amethyst to Diamond. I'm not going to take him up to the Pink Diamond level because someone left a really good comment saying that obviously with 30 games, you're going to have to use contracts for that time, and it is just not worth it. So at the moment, he's selling for about 13k. I'll probably wait until he hits back up to like the 15k mark, and then I'll go ahead and get him sold. So let's put this into the club, send that one to auctions, and then we can go ahead and start evoing up that one. So we're going to have a lot to sell here, and we're not going to have much space to see what we're selling. So we got a duplicate Lance Stevenson that we packed yesterday. That was really nice. El Monroe, legacy player, he's gone. A lot of moments of the week cards. You guys are going to be seeing them. So I went through all of the moments of the weeks. A lot of these are Ruby cards that sold for a really cheap price. So Tobias Harris didn't sell. Bam Adebayo at the Amethyst level, selling for 9k. That's really nice. Jordan Clarkson was a Ruby. Patty Mills didn't sell. Dennis Schroeder as an Amethyst, 5k. Rudy Gobert as an Amethyst, 7.5k. Whiteside didn't sell. Spencer Dinwiddie didn't sell. Jordan McRae was a Ruby. Dante Exum was a Ruby, sold for 5k. So these players sell for quite a lot. Russell Westbrook, Diamond, 25,000 MT. Thank you very much. Ish Smith didn't sell. Tristan Thompson as an Amethyst. Gerald Wallace, had him in the club, didn't really need him. Michael Ray Richardson, same situation. Keita Bates Diop was a heat check card. And as you can see here, I started then going on to some heat check cards. And you can see here, I was selling them again for around the 4k mark, trying my best to get at least a good profit back on them, and that puts us at 1.25 million, and I think there's still quite a few more cars to sell. And that Shaq right there was the last one I had in my club. Obviously we sold off all of our investments, and that one was just in the club. So I thought, you know what, might as well go ahead, get him sold, get another 4K into the club, because I think after what they've done today, we are going to need as much MT as we can. You can see here, I literally went down to selling the balls and a couple of arenas, just because, you know what, they're sitting in the club. I don't need them. I'm never going to need them, and I might as well get MT whilst I can. To the bottom of it, so we now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 Danny Mannings, and of course, we've already got one in our collection anyway, so I think I've made massive W's on this. Like I said, I was buying them earlier for 6,000 MT, or a max bid of 6,000 MT, and I couldn't believe how cheap they were. And let's have a look at what they are at the moment. So yesterday they were up about 8k. Now they are, yeah, about 6.5k. That's crazy. That's so damn cheap. So I definitely think he's a good investment. And now we've got 48 investments, well 47 because Tom Chambers will get used, but yeah, 47 cards that we've invested in, including, or not including, sorry, the 16 Thon Makers. Well, we've got 12 Thon Makers that we've got sitting here, so I'll send that back to the collection, and then yeah, these guys I'll list up tomorrow and hopefully get rid of them, and Tom Chambers, like I said, hopefully get about 15k for him. So that's all pretty exciting. So yeah, Unlimited's been going so damn well, and this is the squad that I have been using. So it is just the normal squad that I've put together lately. Ben Simmons, Brandon Roy, KD, Josh Smith, Kareem, and off the bench, Zach LaVine, Cam Reddish, Jonathan Isaac, Giannis, and Bam Adebayo. Now, I've taken it back to a 10-man rotation just because I can't be bothered to keep putting contracts on players, and realistically, the starting lineup plays the majority of the game. If I make subs, I only make subs if I'm really confident about winning. And if I do make subs, the two players that stay in the game the majority of the time are Ben Simmons and Kareem. So these three guys do come out of the game for, usually for Zach LaVine, Jonathan Isaac, and Giannis. And then, yeah, Kareem and Ben Simmons, they just kind of have to stay in the game. So I've come up against a lot of LeBrons, a lot of Giannis's, a lot of Ben Simmons. So I have to have someone with the height in there at the point guard position. Now, as you can see, I've actually gone ahead and decked out everyone with diamond shoes. Now, they're not fancy diamond shoes at all. So Brandon Roy's is literally just passing, gives him a little boost to his ball control and passing, etc. KD already had one, Josh Smith already had one, Kareem already had one, Cam Reddish, I gave him a little one for a mid-range, boosted up to 91, and then it boosted up his passing a little bit. Jonathan Isaac got a decent one, to be fair, defensively, just making him even better. He's already an absolute god, and that just takes him to another level. And then these two guys already have one as well. So yeah, this squad absolutely fantastic. 7 wins today, which is mad. So I'm so motivated to get that 12-0, guys. So motivated, and I'm gonna make it happen. Don't worry at all. And I've come up against a couple of people who have James Worthy already. I've come up against a lot of people who have the Dr. J. But yes, strangely, I haven't really had even a close game. I don't think any of the games have been that sweaty. Well, they've been sweaty, but they haven't been close. Thankfully, I've managed to get a lot of rage quits early on. So that has been very exciting and a very productive day. But as you can see here, Moments of the Week cards down to the last few that don't really sell for anything. These guys do sell for a little bit, but I'm going to wait until a better times when they are up a little bit in value. Jason Tatum as well. There's not many of them up on the auction house, so I did think he'd go up in price, but he looks like he's actually coming down, which is annoying. Ruby Jamal Murray selling for like 2k, so might as well keep hold of him. And then these guys over here, not really selling for too much, so we're going to keep hold of them for the time being. So that brings us over to the Prime set, and there he is, the reward, Galaxy Opal KG. He has a ridiculous amount of badges. I think it's 44 Hall of Fame badges. Don't quote me on that, because they announced it and then they updated some of his badges within like the first hour. He got stuff like Hall of Fame Range Extender, he got Gold Dimer, etc., and Unpluckable. So yeah, it is an incredible card. It has every badge that you could want. There's not a single badge he doesn't have that you'd want on the card. And obviously stats-wise, he is incredible. Speed boosting, 3-point shooting, 90s, 99, 95 stats pretty much everywhere. And of course, we are sitting on 4 of the 5 players. Now, I'll talk a little bit about locking this in the second video of the day. Today, we're just going to be focusing on the new players that have actually dropped. So, we do have the Galaxy Opal Oscar Robertson coming in at 700,000 MT. And he is the, of course, final player that you need. So, he comes in. We can compare him to our Derrick Rose right here. He is 6'5", so he's got some good height as a point guard. And he has, 64 badges in total, 39 of them being Hall of Fames. He's got catch and shoot. He has got, floor general. He's got slippery off-ball, ankle breaker, range extender, quick draw, dimer, pick pocket, pick dodger, clamps, defensive leader, intimidator, deadeye, quick first step. I mean, it is a ridiculous card. And he's obviously got loads of other gold badges down here, including corner specialist. And in terms of his stats, 92 post fade, really solid for a point guard, obviously. 98 driving layup, 90 driving dunk, 97 mid, 96 3, 95 ball control with 98 passing. He's even got 82 interior D with an 84 block and 95 rebounding. This card is an absolute joke. 97 speed as well. I mean, you genuinely can't get better than that for a card. For a point guard anyway, like he's high 90s speed, mid 90s rebounding, mid 90s defensively, high 90s passing, and then high 90s shooting and mid 90s for the driving. If his jump shot's good and his animations are good, this card is going to be an absolute god. So I'm going to wait and I'm going to hold off to see what his animations are like I said, and also with that KG as well. We're going to see what his animations are like. But anyway, we're going to come down here to the new players that came out today, and let me try and see any names that I don't recognise. So, Marvin Bagley III coming in at that centre position at 6'11". I've heard good things about this card, so I'm interested to see what his stats are saying. So he's got Hall of Fame quick first step, corner specialist on him as well, contact finisher, chase down artist, intimidator, very nice indeed. And he's got goal clamps, rebound chaser, rim protector, so really, really solid defensive badges. Not many offensive ones. Well, he's got a couple of offensive ones down the bottom right there. And he can shoot. 90 driving layup, 90 driving dunk, okay, with an 86 mid, 85 3, 77 ball control, 84 block, 84 interior D, not bad at all. Really good rebounding and pretty decent speed. 79 lateral quickness isn't the best, but for a card that is going to be literally like 3,000 to 4,000 MT. I mean, you look at Lance, when he first came out, he was like 3,000 to 4,000 MT, so Marvin Bagley will be a similar price, especially considering there's 2 Galaxy Opals in these packs. The Amethyst is going to get packed so much that he's going to be dirt cheap. So yeah, might be a very, very cheap and very good card to pick up. We move on to the Diamonds, Dewey and Mike Conley. Are you new? I think you are new. You've got to be, because there's only one up at 1 hour 25. So he comes in at 6'1", so a little bit undersized at that point guard position, but 31 Hall of Fame badges. I'll tell you who we can compare him to, and that is Jay Williams, who of course has 30 as a diamond. And he comes in with catch and shoot floor general. He's got range extender, quick draw, zone hunter. He's got diamond, he's got clamps, intimidator on Mike Conley. Quick first step as well, contact finisher, giant slayer, slithery finisher. I mean, it's every badge that you really want in a point guard. He's got Deadeye as well, ankle breaker. But, I mean, as good as his stats are going to be, he's not going to be meta. He's not going to be expensive, and he's not going to be used in the competitive scene. He's even got a bit of a driving dunk. 80 driving dunk, not bad. Low 90s for the shooting, 95 driving layup, 91 ball control, 95 perimeter D, no rebounding, and then 95 speed. It is a great card, but like I said, you're not going to be seeing it used very often in Unlimited, and if you do, it's going to get beaten quite often. We move on, and the next card is going to be Alonzo Mourning. Is that right? Is there only one diamond in these packs? Have I just completely missed someone who's in there? No, there is only one diamond. 2 pink diamonds, and then, of course, 2 Galaxy Opals. So next up, like I said, Alonzo Mourning, pink diamond, coming in with, at 6'10", 22 Hall of Fame badges, which makes no sense considering we just had a look at a diamond Mike Conley who had 31. But anyway, Alonzo Mourning, of course, coming in at 6'10" with Hall of Fame quick first step, because it seems like everybody gets that badge at this point in the game. So he's got quick first step, Hall of Fame, contact finisher, rim protector, clamps, intimidator, defensive leader. Really, really solid defensive card, as you would expect from a Zoe card. And then down here, do we have a couple of shooting badges? We do. It seems like everyone gets Hot Zone Hunter and Quick Draw as well. Comes in with the 87 driving layup, 90 driving dunk, 89 mid-range, 83 three-pointer, which isn't bad. 98 block, 98 interior D, 90s for the rebounding, and then pretty good speed as well. Not incredible, but pretty damn good. So at 6'10", I would say he's a little bit undersized at that point guard position. I don't like running at the point guard position, at the centre position. I don't usually like running with centres under about 7 foot, which is why I absolutely love this Kareem card. But yeah, the power forward position, it could be good, although obviously he doesn't have the ball control if you do like to put the ball on the floor. But yeah, a very, very solid card. And again, he's going to be dirt cheap. He will be a buyout, if not already. Now, he will be a buyout already. I can pretty much guarantee Alonzo Mourning, pink diamond, will be a buyout already, and he is. And he will be comfortably under 100,000k MT. 100,000k? 100,000 MT. I'm going to say he's going to come down to like 20, 30k, something like that. He will be dirt cheap. Speaking of a guy who might be dirt cheap, but is currently bid at 220k, is Pink Diamond KD. Now, of course, we got the perfect comparison for him right here, and that is his Galaxy Opal counterpart. So the Pink Diamond one comes in with 14 less Hall of Fame badges, but 3 extra gold badges. It's got catch and shoot. It's got range extender on there, green machine, Deadeye, quick first step, ankle breaker. He's got the rim protector and clamps and intimidator. So still got the really, really nice Hall of Fame badges. And he's got Slithery Finisher, Corner Specialist, Quick Draw, Hot Zone Hunter. So really nice gold badges. Now let's have a look at the stats. So driving-wise, driving layup -2, driving dunk -5. Not much of a difference. Mid-range is -5, but of course mine's got the shoe on it, so that's only really -2. Three-pointer -3, so it's not really much to it. The post moves a little bit, but do you really take into the post? Not many people do this year. Passing actually takes a big hit. Passing actually -20. No, passing IQ -20. Passing actually -10. Take away the shoe. Ball control -9 as well. So that's quite a big drop right there. Defensively, pretty similar. Obviously -10 on the steal. Rebounding, massively lower. -56. And then -23. Wow, okay. And then speed-wise, a -6 speed with ball's not great. So the Galaxy Opal is still a big, big upgrade in my opinion. But this Pink Diamond one will, of course, still be fantastic. Is it worth 200k? I don't think so. Will it stay at 200k? I don't think so. Let's have a look and see if there are any by now. Probably not, to be fair. Yeah, no, there aren't. But I reckon he'll settle at probably like 150k just because he is a good name. I'm going to compare him to someone like the... where are we? Pink Diamond Paul George, who's still selling for about 200k. So very similar cards, and yeah, he's obviously still going to keep his value. And then we've got the next Galaxy Opal, and it is a Galaxy Opal Dirk, who somebody's paying 600k for, you absolute madman. What are you doing? We will compare him to our Giannis because it's about the closest we've got in terms of height. So he comes in with 42 Hall of Fame badges. I think that's the most we've had on an auctionable card. Obviously, I'm not counting KG, I'm not counting the D-Wade and the AD from the set, from the collectible rewards. I think auctionable, I think this is the most Hall of Fame badges we have seen. And it's going to be a standard Dirk card. You're going to see all of the offensive badges, all of the shooting badges. And of course, they're going to give him all of the defensive badges as well. It's going to be a fantastic card, but I've seen the stats of him. Now, obviously, driving lap 88, driving dunk at the 80. It's okay. It's not incredible. Shooting-wise is incredible. Post-game is obviously incredible. 76 ball control. Not great, obviously. And then block defensively, really nice. Perimeter D, 79, not bad. Really, really good offensive rebounding and defensive rebounding. But speed at 79 and acceleration at 79, that just does not cut it, in my opinion. If you run him at the power forward position, you're going to come up against people like this Giannis right here. If you run him at the center position, you're going to be coming up against people like Kareem, who have like 95 speed. So Dirk coming in just that little bit too slow for my liking, but offensively, you're still going to have a lot of fun with him. His jump shot might be a little bit slow, depending on how it is with the quick draw, but still, I'm very surprised to see 600k on that first bid. That is absolutely insane. So we have a little look at the prices here. We've got Kristaps going for about 150. We have got D-Wade probably going for about the same. Yeah, about the same. Ben Simmons now sitting at 500, 600k. That's un-evoed as well. And then KD coming in. The Pink Diamond hasn't really affected his price at all. He's still going for about the 500k mark. So like I said, in the second video of the day, I'm going to go a little bit more into depth about what I'm going to do with that prime set, whether or not I'm going to lock it in. Because like I said, this squad right here has been absolutely killing it for me. And I mean, we've been destroying absolutely everyone. I haven't really struggled at all. Majority of the rage quits coming in the first half. Couple of people going all the way, but even still, they haven't really been sweaty games, which has been very, very nice. But yeah, yesterday, the game that I lost, that did really suck. Someone zoned me up, and yeah, you guys know I don't really do well against the zone. I just kind of lose my patience. I just want to play a nice, happy game of 2K, and someone zones me, spams that square in the passing lanes, yeah, and it just kills any fun for me. But yeah, this squad, so damn good. So yeah, second video of the day, we'll really go into depth about the new players that we could be adding in. Obviously, that would be the Galaxy Opal Oscar Robertson and the Galaxy Opal KG. And if we don't go for them, then we might look at going for those Campus Legends players. So a lot to think about. And like I said, I think that deserves its own video. So for the rest of the video now, we're going to jump into some comments from yesterday's video. First up, we've got Romeo Raza. Who's the best card in 2K? Well, the best card I've used this year, I'm going to say is this Kareem card. This Kareem is just an absolute god. 9 games, obviously, he's averaging basically a double-double. He gets 2 steals, 2 blocks, 3 assists, shooting really, really well from the floor. Obviously not the best from three-point land, but that's probably because I take some dumb shots. But from the floor, ridiculous, and he just changes games. He is just an absolute god on the rebounds, and I haven't used a center anywhere near as good as him this year. Next up, Diego. Hey JD, do you think it's a good idea to Evo Kenyon Martin to Pink Diamond? He's a pretty easy Evo and sells for 45,000 MT. Well, we'll have a look at the price of his Diamond and see what kind of profit margins we are looking at. So his Diamond comes in at 26k, So, yeah, 25k. So straight away, I'm going to say no on that one, Diego, because you're only going to be making about 20k profit from diamond to pink diamond level, and that's not really worth it. You're probably better off going amethyst to diamond. No, you're not, because that's very expensive. So you're better off doing Tom Chambers, amethyst to diamond. Really, really easy. You don't really have to focus on it at all, and you can, of course, make some decent profit. Next up, Tyler Johnson. Is Pink Diamond Shaq better than Pink Diamond Ralph Sampson? I'm going to say yes. I haven't used Ralph Sampson. I have used Shaq, and I absolutely loved that Shaq card. Where is Ralph Sampson? He is over here. Ralph Sampson, I just think he's not great. I've played against him a couple of times. Driving layup of a 60, driving dunk of a 75 renders him pretty irrelevant driving to the rim, realistically. And then speed-wise, 75 speed, 68 lateral quickness. That is absolutely brutal. Compare that with big boy Shaq. Obviously, he doesn't give you anything on the offensive end, but he does have, of course, 84 speed, 84 acceleration, and 84 lateral quickness. So a much better card, in my opinion, and he actually has much better driving stats as well. Next up, Minuteman says, I have Galaxy Opal Kyrie. Should I keep him for an investment? So let's see what Kyrie Irving is selling for at the moment. Going about 200k. That is cheap, isn't it? He's still got 41 Hall of Fame badges. That is a madness. What's Steph going for these days? Steph's back up to 300k. So hold on to Kyrie for the time being. I do think his price will slowly go back up. He's only been out of packs for a little while, so I definitely think his price will recover. Next up, James. I have Galaxy Opal KD. When should I sell? I'll say sell now, to be fair. Like, they've released his final card, and KD's price is still 550k. Sell now. Now is the time to get him sold and cash in, because that is a ridiculous amount of MT. Next up, Harrison Spence. What is the best centre I can get if I have 200k? By the way, love the vids. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Harrison. Best centre you can get is a guy that's sitting on my bench. Diamond Bam Adebayo, an absolute god. So definitely go ahead and pick him up. Next up, Sam. Hi, JD. I stupidly invested in 2 Pink Diamond Iggies. Do you think the price will go up any more from 50k? I don't think so. I think the rate they're releasing cards this year, it's very hard for these pink diamonds to go up in value. I think they're only going to go down, and especially as more Galaxy Opals are added to the game. So I'll say just cash out now and get your MT whilst you can. Next up, Ryan the player. Do you think it's worth it to go for Harden? I've done 10 of them right now and was thinking about stopping when I get to Siakam. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it. There's going to be a Galaxy Opal Harden that's going to be auctionable at some point, and there's cards out there that are very similar, if not better than him. So I would say just go for the Siakam. And then unless you really want to put in the grind, I mean, it's still going to leave you about 30 to 40 hours worth of playing to do. If you've got that much time on your hands, then go for it. If not, I would say just cash out and don't worry about wasting that much time on it. Next up, Declan. Hey JD, what are some good investments other than all the cards from the Campus Legends? Love your vids and thanks. Thank you very much, Declan. So at the moment, there's not really too much to do. So yeah, all my investments down here are genuinely Campus Legends ones. I still got the Thumb Makers sitting here. Other than that, I don't really think there's much. Yesterday, I would have said D-Wade and Porzingis, but of course, now that the Prime player has been released, they're not good investments. So yeah, I think other than the Campus, I don't think there's really that much that you can go on to at the moment. Next up, Hendrik says, hey JD, first time commentating, so thank you very much. Commenting. I really like your series since it came to my attention. My question is, if you know or think that the triple threat offline rewards like a backer will ever be updated? Sadly, I don't think they will be. I think if they were going to be updated, they would have been by now. Much similar to the Pink Diamond Jalen Rose. If he was going to be updated, he would have been done by now because he was one of the first cards that you get. Scotty got an upgrade, Sabonis got an update, Wade and AD got updates, so sadly I don't think Ibaka or Wilkins will be getting an update this year. Brendan, how much do you think KD will go up to? Well, he's at 550k at the moment, and that is mad. I don't think he's going to go much higher than that. I think that's probably going to be his price. I think he'll probably settle around the 400 to 500k region. Next up, Brendan again. Who would be better? Spotlight Brandon Clark, Rui Hachimura, or someone else? I think out of those guys, I think Rui Hachimura at the power forward position is fantastic. From what I've seen, from hearing people who've used him, I think he goes down really, really well and is a very, very solid card. So go ahead and pick yourself up Hachimura. Next up, Joe Green. Loving the videos. I have 120k MT and I'm looking for a power forward. Who should I go and buy? Do I have anyone here I can recommend? Jonathan Isaac, if you've got the tokens, go ahead and pick him up. If you're looking to buy one off the auction house, if you're looking for really cheap, Ruby Jeff Green. If you're looking for a little bit more expensive, I would say Diamond Lamar Odom. He is still absolutely fantastic. And if you want to splash out a little bit more, you can go for someone like the Pink Diamond Chris Webber, wherever he may be. He is over here. Chris Webber, power forward, very, very good card as well. Next up, Damn J Shams. Is Ja worth 100k? I'm not huge. I mean, he is a fantastic card, don't get me wrong, but the fact he doesn't lock in for a collection does mean that his price will keep coming down. Like I said, they just keep on releasing Galaxy Opals, Galaxy Opals, Galaxy Opals. And, of course, they released a Diamond Mike Conley with the same amount of badges as his Pink Diamond. So that doesn't really make any sense. But, I mean, it is a fantastic card. Like, you can't really go wrong with a card this good for 100k. So if you want to ball out, go for it. But I mean, you can pick up like a Galaxy Opal AI. It would be more fun. He won't be meta, he won't be comp, but he will be a lot of fun. Next up, Saruka. JD, I know that Larry Bird has a Pink Diamond that is pretty close to the Opal, but I'm telling you, the card has the nicest, smoothest release and is by far my favourite small forward next to KD. I've also tried AK-47 and Carmelo. So let's go ahead and have a look at, where is he? Larry Bird's price. It's about 300k at the moment. If he dips down to like 200 to 250k, then I'll probably pick him up to see how he plays. But yeah, not sure where he fits into my squad. I mean, Giannis has been here since, well, for what feels like forever. He's an absolute OG, and Jonathan Isaac is just so damn good. I don't think I want to take him out of my squad, but you never know. We'll see what his price does, and then we will go from there. Next up, Piggy the Beast. I want a tall point guard, and I've got about 230k MT. Who should I get? So I don't think that quite stretches your budget to LeBron. Not quite. Well, yeah, no, Oscar Robertson, again, he's going to be way too expensive. Diamond Lonzo Ball is probably your best bet. Coming in as a diamond card, 6'6", very, very good stats, very good badges, and reasonably cheap as well, so we have plenty of MT spare. So that's going to do it for the comments for this first video. Now, I am actually going to be playing in a tournament over the weekend. You can see here I have got a squad ready for it. Not over the weekend, over this week. So in the second video, we'll actually go through my squad for that. It's a bit of an interesting setup. You're allowed 5 players and only 5 players. So we're not using benches, we're just using the starting lineup. And the way you have to make a team, you're allowed 20 points. Galaxy Opals are 8 points. Pink Diamonds are 6 points. Diamonds are 4 points. Amethysts are 2 points. And Rubies are 1 point. So yeah, I've made a pretty damn good squad. I think it is anyway. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think I might have made with that squad. And let me know down below what I should do about this Prime Series 2. Like I said, second video of the day, we're actually going to be discussing it a little bit more in depth. This video, which went over the players. But yeah, let me know what you think I should do. Should I lock in for Galaxy Opal KG? But that's going to be it for the first video of the day, guys. As usual, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.